welcome back to HSN. My name is Jeff Cow and we're in the innovation event right now. It only happens a couple of times a year, but guess what? Tech trends right now, right here, 2 hours. First hour I want to show you, and I'll give you a little bit of an insight. We've got a brand new projector that's coming up. New and improved projector, projecting up to a 110-inch screen. We got virtual reality with your Samsung phone. But the first one I want to talk about is safety. Safety as you're driving. This is a Bluetooth device for your ear. It's from Jabra, a company that's been around for 20 years. This is an amazing device. Now, I know many of you have tried Bluetooth devices when it comes to, speaking on your phone and whatever. But in this case, it actually is high definition quality audio and also noise cancellation. So when you're speaking to someone, you're not being disrupted. They're not hearing the external noises that you may be hearing as well. But clear, so precise, right? And the most amazing part with this is that you can be within 30 feet of your device. So if you're moving around the room, you're moving around from your tablet, whatever it is, you've got that amazing connectivity that's there. First time we're showing it, $99.95. The entire tech trends this hour, free shipping. So any item that you see, you got free shipping. We're also going to be bringing in some other great options as well in the way of price breaks. But I want to introduce you to my guest, Bobby. Welcome.
Hello. Welcome. How are you, Jeff?
You're wired. You're wired for sound.
I'm wired, both sides. I'm ready to go.
Jabra, tell us a bit about the company.
Well, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. First of all, Jabra is such a cool company. They're always on the latest and greatest and innovative designs. They are under the umbrella company of the GN Corporation. So they have been in the business for over 145 years, talking about audio expertise and in-air, handset technology. They're the ones you want to go to. They're the ones that you know and trust in the business. And now Jabra has this amazing device. I'll show it to you right here. When you get it today, you get the carrying case as well as, here it is, it's the Bluetooth wireless headset.
Look at that.
They say size matters. In this case, the smaller, the better. Why? Because it's not noticeable. It's sleek. It's very small. Fits perfectly in the ear. It fits in the right ear only, just so you know. Good thing is I have the headset in the left, or this is going to go on the right. But you can see it's lightweight, so it's not some of these other headsets that are heavy and hang over the side or pull down the ear. I mean, if I hadn't have told you at home that I was wearing it, you might not have noticed. And that's the same way you're going to feel once you put the Jabra Eclipse Bluetooth headset in. It's going to feel comfortable. And if you're someone like me and you're on the phone a lot, you're making those calls, calls are important. Call quality is important. That's why we're giving you HD voice. And call comfort is important as well. That's why they give you the comfort.
Absolutely.
Also.
Privacy, high definition quality. The other thing with this is that not only with an Android device, it will actually send you your text messages, audio, to you. I mean, it's an amazing device. Think about this. If you're driving on the road, and it's pretty amazing statistic, at 55 miles an hour, if you look down and doing a text, right, they generally say that your eyes are off the road for about 5 seconds. Do you realize that you've traveled the length of a football field?
That's crazy.
I mean, it's frightening to think about that sort of thing. They say at any one moment, anywhere in the US, there's 660,000 people that are doing just that. They're being distracted. Not to mention the fact that there's all sorts of fines and of course, it's just dangerous in general. For less than $25, free shipping. So if you take advantage of the flex pays in the way of credit card or debit card, we're going to send this to your home. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. But let's put this to the test. Let's do a demo with this and show.
So our producer Dan's going to give me a call momentarily, but I want you to notice that my hands are going to be free, and I'm just going to answer the call simply by saying answer. So
you have two options. You can either touch the device, or you can actually verbally say answer the call.
Whatever you like. Because the neat thing about this device, and I'll show you on this one. Oh, there it's coming in. So in my ear, I'm hearing call from Dan. Reads out the name and the number, and then I'll answer. Answer. And now the call is connected. I've got Dan in there. We're going to try and get at the audio let's see if you can say hello, Dan.
Say g'day, Dan. There you go. To the world, that's Dan in the control room.
Dan, world, Dan. But the point is, you saw how quickly the call came through, how quickly and easily I was to answer it. Sorry, Dan, I'm hanging up on you. Thank you so much. As you say, good day, mate. So the point is that you're hands-free. And what that means for you is you're a safer driver. You're now a multitasker. And who nowadays doesn't want to be able to do more things at once or be a safer driver? As I told you earlier in our meeting, I have a little daughter now. She's 6 months old. So first thing I do when I get in my car is I strap in my seatbelt. Second thing, I look back, check on my daughter, and my goal is to be a better safer, less distracted driver. And the Jabra Eclipse is one of those devices that really makes a difference and really allows me to do that.
Again, that statistic where you're driving on the road at 55 miles an hour, you're distracted for around 5 seconds, you travel the length of a football field. The other thing, here it is, right here. It's legitimate. I mean, and think of how often we're doing that. And we are, as Bobby said, we're so connected this day and age. We think, well, just do that text. So if it's not a safety issue, then maybe it's a pocketbook issue, because there are fines out there. There are 19 states right now that actually have, obviously fines that are involved, as well as up to 46 different states that say you cannot be having a handheld device in your hand. And that is growing exponentially for that very reason, as there's accidents involved. But this also gives you, whether it be for business or be for private, you've got the connectivity to be able to listen to music, get your text messages. Again, if you have an Android device, and about 65% of the US homes right now that have cell phones use Android devices, you'll be able to have an audio recollection of your text to your earpiece, and up to 30 feet away from your device, which is just phenomenal. Less than $25 on your flex pay. Lightweight, incredible. And the other thing too is that so quick to charge. I mean, this would take a couple of hours to charge up. What sort of talk time do you get with this?
You get 3 hours with the actual device right here, and then with the cool black matching carrying case, you get an extra 7. So this is what's another great thing I like about it. It just magnetically clicks in there. So one, it helps you not lose your device, and two, it's actually charging while it's in there. And let me just walk you through what is so cool about the device. There's no buttons. So you're answering calls basically just by using your voice, by saying answer, or a simple double tap. I mean, how nice is it that there are no buttons? It's not like, where's the button here? Right. Where's the button there? What does that button do? No, it's just a double tap. You can double tap to answer, you can tap to hang up the phone, or you can do like I did and just simply answer the phone. I mean, the technology that they built into this lightweight, this is Jabra's, by the way, just a couple statistics for you, it's Jabra's #1 selling unit. It's also their lightest unit to date. Lightest ever, I think 5.5 grams. Who measures anything? I think grams is sugar for my cooking recipe. Right. That's how light it is. But it's important, when you're on calls, to have that freedom, to have the hands-free, whether you're driving. And what Jabra likes to refer to this device as an all-day device. Why? Because not only is the battery going to give you all day, but whatever you're doing, you're going to be able to do it better with this device in, because you're hands-free. So whether you're driving to work and you're being safe on the road, whether you're just doing chores around the house, or maybe you're at the gym and you want to hear those tunes, you put it in your ear. So all those different scenarios, all those different places are great examples of where this is going to really help you out in your day.
Amazing. We are talking about high-definition audio, privacy. We're talking about safety for less than $25. Another statistic which is a bit scary too, if you think about the younger drivers as well, 15 to 19-year-olds, some really nasty statistics that go in there as well when it comes to the actual, I guess, the accidents. And we're talking about fatalities in the accidents because, again, they were distracted. And again, all these statistics that we're showing you right now are growing exponentially to be able to be hands on the wheel, not distracted. The other thing too is that with some other devices that you may actually have 2 earbuds in, and so you're completely cut off from the world. This one, you got the high-definition audio in one ear, right here, whoop, got in one ear, it goes in the right-hand ear, and then you're completely open on the other ear. But you've got noise cancellation, so if you're riding on the subway, you're at a very busy train station, whatever it is, or in the car, you've got the chance to be able to do that. But the other thing too, Bobby, is that in a lot of cars in this day and age, they have Bluetooth devices. But one thing that I've noticed is that I don't always want to have the call that I'm on completely to everybody in the car. The privacy.
Such a huge thing. Sometimes you're right. You don't want everyone to hear the conversation that's being had with you. That's why privacy is such a great thing, to have it all just coming into your ear. And don't get me wrong, this is not just for talking. The audio, it's premium grade audio, audio and speakers. So I'm just going to give you a listen to what I'm listening to right here, because while I'm talking to you, I'm jamming out to a song. Let me put it to my microphone here, see if you can.
That's amazing.
Can you hear it a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it came off because, let me try it one more time. Can they hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, great, cool. Great.
We like your choice.
I'm sitting here jamming out. I feel bad. I'm dancing and disco and it's early in the morning and, we're carrying on. But another great thing, let me show you this. This is, I put the wrong one in here. So you can download a free application called Jabra Assist. Again, like Jeff mentioned at the beginning of the airing, it's good for iOS and Android. So what I want you to notice is how quickly this is going to recognize the device. So I'll put that right here for camera. As soon as I pick it up and put it in my ear, it says connected. There's the picture of it. I've got full battery right there. And let me just quickly go over, because I know we're running low on time, all the different things that this can do. So there's my device, the Eclipse. I've got my quick start guide if I want to catch up and read what I can do. My device settings, 10 different languages that this thing will translate to, or you can use. My manual right there, all kind of different things. Find my Jabra. This thing will geotag your Jabra and find it. Matter of fact, we can hit the beacon icon right there, and it's going to get louder and louder. So if you've lost this, you can actually find it, because it's going to get louder and louder. So, you know, when you spend, some good money for a device, you don't want to lose it.
Absolutely.
You're not going to lose this, because you're going to hear that.
That's
and that's
amazing.
Another great feature about it. And you talked about Android users. You're also going to be able to read out your text messages, and it's going to access your Siri or your Google Now. And I'll put this one right back in my ear so we can continue on. But basically, I'm going to double tap, and I'll show this. Let's say I want to send a text to someone. Watch this. Send Alan text. I'll be late for lunch.
Man, that was quick. That was amazing.
Send.
That is so quick. By the way, we got under a minute now remaining. This is Tech Trends, everybody. We're with Jabra right now. First time we're offering this one for less than $25 on your FlexPay. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. This entire hour is free shipping. So if you've never shopped with HSN, what a fabulous way of being able to do so, because not only during this amazing innovation event do we have experts like Bobby on here, but we're answering the questions you have. Because one of the things that I know, you go in an electrical store, you look at these things on a counter, you think, how does that actually work? Why is this different from this other Bluetooth device? Now you have the chance to be able to watch this show and not only take advantage of the flex pays, but also have it delivered for free for a 30-day trial, because we want to put this to the test. Music, text, everything.
Text, talk. Don't forget, you get 4 different size earbuds, ear gels right here, because that's another great thing about the innovation of Jabra. They thought about everything. These fully cover your ear, which goes into why you get HD quality. And by the way, I forgot to mention the noise cancellation. It's got dual microphones, 2 microphones, one so they can hear you, and the other so they don't hear all the background noise. It's just going to be crystal clear.
There you go. Stay on the phone lines, everyone. Bobby, thanks so very much.